Oh, hello everyone. It's Crypto Granny here, Susie. I hope you're all well, looking after yourself, being kind to yourself, looking after your beautiful family, beautiful husbands, your beautiful wives, your beautiful children, and your beautiful animals, and other people as well as other animals, just to make this world a better place. And wow, this crypto market, it's going to go so much higher, people. This is just the start of it. And the risk is that this market is going to go higher and you're going to sell too early. I think Bitcoin could easily be at 150 or 125 by the end of the year. And I said that ages ago, okay? They're buying a lot of Bitcoin options. People are accumulating Bitcoin and not selling it. The exchanges don't have much Bitcoin left, and it's just a matter of time before they run out, and then they'll buy BCH, and it's just a no-brainer, All our investment portfolios are doing very well, and clients' portfolios are doing well, very, very good. We also went through the market cap of 3 trillion, which is substantial. Liquidity is very high at the moment of 7 billion. Volume's been huge. One day I saw 285 billion in volume, which is massive. Today's volume is 185 billion, which is even, it's very high volume. Anyone shorting this market is crazy. Now, I will say to my clients, if you have a little bit of money and you want a bit more oomph in your portfolio, buy Pepe. Okay, I believe Pepe will go to 1 cent. If you buy $600 of Pepe and you hold it for 1 cent, Pepe PEPE, that's $600,000, right? If you hold to 1 cent, we sell. So it's a great opportunity to, lever up on Pepe. It's a great time to buy now because Pepe is at 0.000, four digits and a two, and it's been consolidating. So it's a great time to buy. Oh. So get yourself a cup of coffee. We'll go through the videos and anything important, but I'm just mega, mega bull. I've said it to you before. Mega bull. They will start buying the altcoins. Bitcoin dominance is too high up here, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. We've said let's buy Bitcoin over and above Ethereum, and we don't ever sell out Bitcoin because Bitcoin can be anywhere. There's no apples in the world. It's as simple as that. So overview of the market, live coin watch at the moment, 3.13 trill. It's very high, nearly 3.133 trill. Volume's really high at 185 billion, and liquidity is excellent at 7.1162 billion, which means money's going to the market. Bitcoin dominance is 59.55. They will buy alts. It's only a matter of time. XRP dominance 1.97. Ethereum's is going lower and lower because it's just not performing the coin, and it's overpriced as far as I'm concerned. Solana should be there, or Chainlink. Chainlink's a mega story, and I think Chainlink's going to be huge this year and next year. Tron dominance is 0.54. Tron's broken out. Link's broken out, 0.288. Everything's so bullish. Solana dominance 3.53, and Bitcoin cash dominance is 0.27, which is lower, but I'm expecting Bitcoin cash to go up as well. Don't forget, all these coins are in different industries and different sectors, and they all go up at different levels. Some of the coins are the most oversold at the moment are Conflicts and ASI, okay? And I think those two are just brilliant stories in terms of AI. They are so cheap, it is a joke. So if you have any money, I'd be buying Link, Pepe, ASI, the old Fetch, and Conflicts, okay? Just going to take a break, guys and girls, and I'll come back in a jiff, okay? So grab yourself a glass of water or whatever, and a coffee, me for a coffee, and we'll talk about the market as well and go through live coin watch. But it's very exciting at the moment. I tell you, this market hasn't even started the rally, and the big risk, as I keep saying, is we will sell too early, and I can assure you I won't. I'm expecting big gains in our portfolios, massive gains, okay? Bigger than the last rally, which was 4 years ago, that lasted about, 6 months, okay? This is going to be huge. So let's have a look at this. Bitcoin, wow, it's going through the roof, and I think it'll get over 100 very quickly by the end of the weekend. It's at 94,31692, and I cannot believe people are still selling Bitcoin when there is no supply of Bitcoin. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me, okay? So I believe it goes much higher than this. Ethereum, I don't like, as you know, 3077 down today. Solano 233 going through the roof. Binance 610 going through the roof. XRP, I think, is toppy here. If I had XRP now, I'd be selling it. They're not earning enough revenue for me to be buying it here at $1.09. I think it's a sell here. It got to about $1.15. It's a sell. I've got a couple of stories there. They're just not earning the revenue. It's not great. It's expensive here, I believe, and I'm a seller of XRP. But every time I say that on YouTube, I get slaughtered. But there's a cult of XRP, people. We know that. Dodge is a buy here at 0.37. ADA I don't like. It's going up because Hoskinson is with the government. But again, ADA is not generating any fees. I can't buy crypto that doesn't generate fees and is not profitable. And both Cardano and XRP are not profitable. Tron is extremely profitable. It's making $2 to $5 million a day in fees, and it's only 20 cents. Seriously, it's a joke. Tron should be at $1.50 or something, right? Also, AVAX, very good story, could go much higher technically. All these look very bullish technically. AVAX looks like it can get to, golly, far out, $80. Link looks like it can go to 50 pretty quickly. It's making a heap of revenue. Still cheap at 14.44. BCH will have its run, 435. Dot 568. I'm off Dot a bit. They were running out of money, so I'm off them. Pepe is consolidating. I'm very comfortable with that. I'd like to see Pepe lower. Any dip, buy it. This is a buy here for Pepe as far as I'm concerned. Stellar is a copy of XRP. Why would I buy it? Litecoin, I'm not happy with Litecoin. I'd rather just buy BCH or Bitcoin, okay? Matic's very cheap at 0.439. Crow has done very well lately. It's up 4.16. Crow's gone up about 80% in the last week, and I'm really happy because a couple of clients are still in the old Crow from our investment portfolio number 5, and that was 5 years ago. So I'm quite happy that is going up and starting to perform. They've done a lot of great things lately. Crow, they took over an Aussie company, I think, and we'll go through that on the video. So it's a great story there, right? VeChain's very, very cheap at 3 cents, should be much higher. I had a valuation on VeChain 5 years ago, $1.20, and I think it should be there. ASI, as I said, is really cheap. Fetch, very, very cheap. It's underperformed the market, and I think it's going to come back and go higher, and so is Conflicts as well, because I like those two, and they're very good stories. So let's go to the video I made today. Some of the main stories out there that we focus on, and a lot's going on, obviously, with the Trump government and Mr. Musk, but it's a very exciting time for us, everyone, and we just hold and keep making money. This could go on for quite a while, this rally, okay? People don't have enough Bitcoin or anything. There's only 6% of the population in the world that invest in crypto. So this market is very new, and it's going to bring a lot of players because of FOMO, okay? Fear of missing out. So let's put this on pause for a minute, and I'll find the videos, and let's go through what's important today. Thank you. This is from Crypto Compare, and I like to look at this, excuse me, on the 24-hour. Bitcoin, excuse me, went down the wrong way. Bitcoin got up to a high of 95,000. Wow. And it's very interesting. I always track these, the high and the low and everything else, but this just shows me this is absolute breakout, okay? It really is. And, the next level, there's not much resistance on Bitcoin from here. And it could get to $115, $115,000 per unit because there's not much resistance, okay? So this is a very good story for me. Bitcoin got to 9,500, just over. The low was 91519. Volume's rising as well, as you can see down here. This is ultra bullish, people, this chart. You would not be shorting Bitcoin for anything, okay? People that are shorting are just very, very silly. Also, let's go through just put this on play. What else did I have here? Obviously, we had BlackRock introducing options on Bitcoin ETFs, and that's really putting the market much higher as well because most people are buying call options, which is a bullish structure. So this is what BlackRock's options on ETFs. And as you can see, 82% of the players in the option market are buying Bitcoin calls, which is a bullish structure for Bitcoin to go higher, okay? And this is very, very telling. And it's also the pros as well. So they're getting longer Bitcoin, right? It's as simple as that. Over and above Ethereum, which is not doing very well at all in terms of inflows, right, into the ETFs. If we look at the commitment of traders report, it's very telling. What's really interesting about this is people are getting long South African rand. Now, it's a very speculative currency. It's not, doesn't have a great lot of liquidity. I used to trade it. The bid offer spreads are really wide. But clearly, there's a lot of Jewish people in South Africa. And obviously, with what's happening in the Middle East, a lot of Jewish people are getting out of the Jewish currency, the shekel or the Israeli currency, right? Interestingly enough, people are getting long the Nikkei, they're long US oil, they're long pound, and interestingly enough, they're long Aussie, which means they're starting to sell the US dollar, which is too high and killing people. On the import side, the US is not selling anything because their currency is way too high. The equity market is at 52.43, mildly long, but they're very, very short interest rates, and that doesn't surprise because interest rates are going higher in yield, okay, and we're seeing that all over the place. Okay, so what else we got on here? Chainlink is doing incredibly well. Also, there's a story out there that China may stop the ban on cryptocurrency. Now, if that happens, we're going to get a big move in cryptocurrency. If we look at the market cap from 3.1 trillion, if China gets involved and they're allowed to buy cryptocurrency rather than going to Hong Kong all the time, which they do buy cryptocurrency in Hong Kong, and it's very easy for them to do that, we're going to see another 3 trillion added to the cryptocurrency market. It's going to happen, and that will just be it. And you need to be set up in your portfolios like we are now. And that's really, really important. Also, Justin Sun mentioned China ages ago. I watch him as well because he's in the know. He knows a lot of people in China and the government and everything else, and the important people. And he's mentioned also that China may stop the ban on cryptocurrency in China. So if people can buy cryptocurrency in China, it's going to be huge for the cryptocurrency market. It's as simple as that. Now, we've got a lot of great stories out there. Chainlink today, Crow, great stories, XRP. There's one good, one bad, and a couple of other things. So let's have a look at all that too as we go through, but just have a look at this. And yeah, we've got to keep an eye on China because I tell you what, if they come back in and the Chinese are able to buy cryptocurrency, this is going to be the biggest mega rally we've ever seen, okay? And as I said before, the risk is that we sell too early. And I certainly won't be doing that, people, okay? I'm not selling until I know the time is ready to sell. And everything I look at in terms of criteria and charts and leverage and blah, blah, blah will tell me when that time is right. We got the sell 4 or 5 years ago. We made a lot of money. Then we started buying crypto about a year ago when Bitcoin was down at 17,000, okay? So, there's lots going on. Now, Bitcoin ETF options debuted, and most people, as I said, are buying call options. This was a debut by BlackRock, and this tells you all the pros are buying, options, call options as a very bullish structure, and that pretty much says the professionals believe that Bitcoin is going much higher, and I believe that as well. It's obvious. There's no supply. One apple in the world, okay? And the demand is getting higher and higher. So BlackRock is doing extremely well. I mean, again, they were against crypto years ago, and now they've got the biggest ETF out there, and volume is going up all the time because more and more people in the stock exchange are buying the Bitcoin ETF to get exposure to Bitcoin. We also see MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, again, issuing more debt, convertible bonds. to buy Bitcoin. So he issued, convertible bonds, the debt market. People, give him money for his bonds, and then he goes and buys more crypto. Okay, and he's got the right idea. I mean, we've seen some incredible estimates of Bitcoin where it should be. Standard Chartered put it at 125 by the end of the year. I think it could easily get there. But we've seen people like Kathy Wood calling $1 million per unit within 5 years. And it's highly likely, people, that will be the case. This is the biggest opportunity of a lifetime because there is no supply. It's as simple as that. So this is a big opportunity for us, and we're going to do extremely well financially if you listen to what I say. It's as simple as that. So yeah, we know that all the professionals are buying, options for Bitcoin and Chainlink and Solana. We know the traders are behind Pepe. That's why I love Pepe. I believe it will go for another big move. It's just consolidating, and it will take out its all-time highs and even higher. It's as simple as that. So yeah, it's very interesting, this, and it's very, very, very bullish. I've never seen a market, to be honest, so bullish as this cryptocurrency market and specific coins, okay? There's thousands of millions of cryptocurrency tokens and coins, but we're in the best that generate revenue and make money. You can't invest in stuff that doesn't make money. It's as simple as that, right? They don't make money, it's all over. Okay, Chainlink there's some incredible stories out there. Chainlink, they joined Microsoft. They're with a lot of people. A lot of people are using them. Even Mr. Trump is going to use Chainlink for Liberty Exchange. There's many other people using Chainlink. It's a mega story, okay? Incredible story. And the coin is so cheap. They've joined Microsoft Brazil. They're working with other people. They're using their blockchain, Chainlink's blockchain, because interoperability, but it has great security and does secure cross-border payments. And it's even in competition with XRP, okay? Many people are using Chainlink, and it's getting bigger and bigger, including Swift, all the main banks, and many other cryptocurrency coins that are using Chainlink's network because it's such a great network for security. And it's very, very flexible as well in terms of payments and all sorts of things, okay? So this is a great story for Chainlink, absolutely. And Brazil is a huge market, okay? A very big market that's very pro cryptocurrency. Also, Chainlink, as I said, Liberty Exchange, Liberty Financial Exchange, which is Mr. Trump's, they're using Chainlink as well. And that's a great endorsement for Chainlink. Now, Chainlink should be at $25 right now. It's cheap, people. Buy some options on it. Call options is as cheap as cheap as cheap. I'm not kidding. And I think it'll be another Solana Chainlink, to be honest. Also, Audley Network, who's in cloud liquidity infrastructure, have also integrated Chainlink's price feeds on the Arbitrum mainnet, okay? And Chainlink's getting, there's millions of cryptocurrency coins out there that have networks, and they need to use Chainlink. But it's not only that. When we look at the fiat market and fiat corporations, they also need to use Chainlink. And as I said before, Swift, which is owned by 11,500 banks globally, the biggest banks in the world, uses Chainlink, okay? And they're going live next year, Swift, for real-time settlements, right? Within seconds. It's a fantastic story. Chainlink's the best out there. There's only one competitor with Chainlink, and that's Pyth, but I'm invested in Chainlink because it's the best coin in that sector, okay? Pricing oracles and security. It's a fantastic story. And it will, I believe, be higher than Solano, even though I'm very bullish Solano. Raoul Paul put all his money into Solano. If I was him, I'd be putting all my money into Chainlink. But it's not a great story to put all your money in all your eggs in one basket, as we know, right? You've got to be in the different sectors of crypto that are going to outperform a Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market. It's as simple as that, okay? So, Chainlink, whichever, is just an absolutely fantastic what can I say, blue chip, if you want to call it that, cryptocurrency, and it's still extremely cheap. It's as simple as that. Also, as I said, Chainlink to power World Liberty Financial DeFi, which is a part of Mr. Trump's strategic partnership. He wants to create an exchange, and he's using Chainlink. And that basically, the president of America is using Chainlink. It's an incredible endorsement. And to think that Chainlink didn't move because of this announcement, it should have moved $20 at least, okay? It is a terrific story. And as I said, it's cheap, cheap, cheap. Now, what else we got here? XRP, there was a couple of good stories. XRP has expanded its partnership with Mercy in emerging markets for small and medium enterprises, which is a good story. They need to do more of this. They've introduced stablecoin, which beyond me why they did that, because there's a lot of stablecoins out there, and Tether owns the market. 80% of people use Tether as a stablecoin, US Tether, right? But again, XRP is trying to expand on its network to be able to do stablecoins, and it's trying to obviously get new clients to use its stablecoin. But it's a huge competition out there, and I don't think it'll do that well. That's my view, simply because Tether owns the market, as simple as that. Also, XRP, the network wants to go into real-time assets, weighted assets, which is in direct competition with Chainlink. And I think it's pretty hard to do because Chainlink's been there for a long time, okay? And Ripple are just starting to go into that. And, I think Ripple need to find their market. They seem to be all over the place. That's my view. They need to find their market and stick to that market. I know their client service is really bad. I've been trying to get in touch with them for years, and they never come back to you. People change, they leave. They've got a high turnover, which is not great. And you've got to wonder, the longevity. Will XRP Ledger make money? Because at the moment, it's not making any money. And that's what the name of the game is. The network's not making money and not being used by more and more people. I mean, Tron has 200,000, sorry, how much? 200,000, yeah, 200,000 clients. No, it's more than that. I'm sorry. 200 million, I should say, clients. 200 million clients, where XRP Ledger at max has 3 million, you see. And this is where the money's coming for Tron, because every day you've got 200 million people or a portion of that trading on Tron and their memes, right? Now, again, XRP missed out on the meme run, which has been very profitable for Solana, Bitcoin, the ordinals, and clearly Tron and a lot of other coins, right? It's as simple as that. Mr. Schwartz came out and did say that, a lot of people are not using XRP, the liquidity side of things, or the stable coins, right? And that's not a good story, really, because there is a lot of competition for meme tokens. You can basically do your own meme token on Solana now, or Tron. Tron's really easy. You can do it on a lot of DEXs as well. So there's a lot of competition in the markets that Ripple is targeting, okay? And I think they're about 5 years too late. Mr. Schwartz said there's a slow adoptions of XRP's payment system by businesses, and that's not great, okay? And that's what it's about, earning income, people, for your network. If no one's using it, you're not earning any money, and you can't update anything, okay? And that's the biggest issue here. We invest in profitable networks, okay, and blockchains. So I think the Schwartz one's very interesting. They're just not getting the demand. Maybe it's because of their client service. It's not good. But, and also, we're still waiting for the SEC. Ripple's rallied 60 odd percent or so, 80%. But the SEC, Mr. Gensler is still in charge. We need to wait and see who's going to replace Mr. Gensler. But for me, it's not enough for me to buy XRP when I know the network is not growing and it's not making fee income. It's as simple as that. I don't care whether XRP goes to 360, the last high. To me, it's a sell because it's not earning revenue. It's as simple as that. Okay, it's not hard, right? It's as simple as that. The fact that the, David Schwartz, who's a genius, is saying it's not being taken up by clients is not a great story. Okay. Not a great story, which means to me, XRP, another 20 or 30 cents is a big sell. Okay. Because it's all about fee income, people. Fee income, just like your business. If you don't have any fees, consulting fees or whatever, you're going to go broke. It's as simple as that. Okay. Simple as that. So what else do we have here? Bit long, this one, but anyway. And what else we got? Oh, no, what have they done here? They partnered with the first RWA exchange in the UK, which is a good story for Ripple, but I really feel they're 5 years behind the track here. They're partnering with Arcex platform in the UK. This was initially launched by Hedera, Hashgraph, and Arbitrum. Okay. To tokenize real world assets. And again, they are in direct competition with Chainlink that's been there for at least 10 years or so. Okay. It's as simple as that. And I just don't think, I think they're too late to the game. That's my view. And the proof will be in the pudding as time goes forward. Ripple's hitting resistance at about $1.16. It's currently at about $1.09. So we'll just have to see what happens. But, I can't buy something just because Mr. Gensler is getting sacked, when they're not earning any revenue. It's not, that's not what I do. Okay, people, it's as simple as that. Right, so what else we got on this thing? We got a great story, read Crow, Crypto.com. They've officially announced they bought a broking and financial service trading company in Australia called Fintech. I know Fintech. It's a very, very smart operation, okay? Fintech securities, they do derivatives, they do all sorts of things. I don't know what they paid for this, but I think it's a great story for them because one thing about Australia, we're highly skilled and we're highly technical, and the law, is very firm when it comes to cryptocurrency and, any financial services company, okay? I don't know what they paid for this, but I think it's a great story for them. And crypto.com's doing quite well. We've seen that in the last week. They've gone up 80% or so. It was very, very cheap and could go higher than here. Now, Tron also is using Chainlink for its pricing. Oracle's Tron is extremely cheap. It's certainly trying to break out. It's about near 20 cents. And I think, I have a valuation on Tron years ago at $1.50 or something. But it is a very good story and very, very cheap at the moment. Also, Justin Song got indebted to some very highfalutin, powerful DAO or something, where only the big people in crypto go. This guy's doing all the right things. Seriously, he's very well connected. I'm very bullish Tron. He's no fool. He joins the crypto elite as a global advisor, for HTX and Poloniex and a few others. But he's been asked. It's almost like the Davo of crypto, where he's been asked to speak and talk about blockchain. And apparently it's going to be the top minds in crypto and Web3 community. And this guy is a very smart man. He was the protege of Jack Ma, and very, very, very smart guy. Okay, very smart guy indeed. And I keep an eye on this guy because he is the one that's also talking about China potentially reversing the ban on crypto purchase to buy that, where the Chinese can actually legally buy crypto. And I think that will happen. And I think this market is going to go massively much higher. Okay. So that's enough for me today, people. I'm sorry I didn't do a podcast the last couple of days. I've had a few earaches and toothaches, and God knows I'm seeing the doctor tomorrow. Once I get myself fixed with some antibiotics, I'll be back in force. Very exciting market. Please do look after yourself, look after your beautiful family, your beautiful husbands and wives and friends, and your beautiful children, animals, and please be very nice to animals in the world and other people in the world. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll talk to you very soon. And thank you very much for supporting me as my clients. Thank you. Oops. How do I do this? Very easy.